Okay guys, guess what? I will be doing 5 Welcome Moon giveaway when we hit 8,000 subscribers. So yeah, drop your UID and server to participate. Alright everyone, gather around because something wild just dropped a few hours ago, and I had to rush straight here to talk about it with you. We've got a brand new artifact set leak for version 6.3, and honestly, the timing couldn't be better because today we're also going deep into the entire character lineup from 6.3 to 6.7. If you've been wondering who to save for, who might rerun, or which leaks you should trust, you're in the right place. And hey, before we get rolling, tell me in the comments which character you're hoping to see in these next patches. I'm curious to see where our community's hype sits right now. But wait, don't you hate watching your friends get the new character while you're still grinding? I found a way to fix that. Black Friday sale is live on Loot Bar from November 25th to December 2nd. Don't miss out. Save up to 25% at lootbar.gg. Right now, there is a limited time discount for all-in-one pack, and the 6,480 pack is just $69, not $100 like in-game. That's a $31 saving. Choose your pack and enter your UID in server, and you'll receive the crystals within 2 minutes. First-time top-ups can earn double crystals. There are currently thousands of creators collaborating with Loot Bar, which proves its safety. I use Loot Bar for my giveaways too, so I genuinely recommend it. New users get an extra 10% off, while returning users still score a 5% discount. Hit the link in my description and save big. Let's start with the freshest drop. The new artifact sets for version 6.3. There are 2 of them, and I swear Hoyoverse cooked something special today. First up, Dawn Song of the Morning Star and Moon. The 2-piece bonus is a neat elemental mastery plus 80. The 4-piece? Now that's where it gets spicy. While the wearer is off field, their lunar reaction damage gets a clean 20% boost. And if your party's moon sign level hits Ascendant Gleam, you get another 40% slapped on top. The catch? The whole thing shuts off 3 seconds after the wearer comes back on field. If that isn't screaming Columbina, I don't know what does. She's basically the poster child for off-field nuking, and this set looks like it was designed by someone who mained her in a previous life. Now the second set, Winds of Rising Time. 2-piece is your standard ATK plus 18%. 4-piece gives you Blessing of Wind and Ballad for 6 seconds after any hit from normals, charged, skill, or burst. That's an extra 25% ATK. But here's the fun part. If the wearer has completed Witch's homework, it upgrades to Resolve of Wind and Ballad, adding a 20% crit rate boost on top. And this can trigger even when the character is off-field. I mean, come on. We all know who this is for. I won't spoil it, but let's just say if you've been paying attention to upcoming characters, you already know who's smiling right now. Alright, shifting gears. Let's jump into version 6.3 character predictions. This patch is stacked. We've got Columbina, who's already confirmed and extremely anticipated, and the new white horse Adeptus Sebai, who is shaping up to be one of the more uniquely UI characters we've seen in a while. If that wasn't enough, we can look at rerun cycles and previous patterns to figure out who else is likely to appear. Characters usually pop back 4 to 6 patches later if they're in high demand, and one character that fits perfectly into that logic right now is Escoffier. She's popular, she's meta, relevant, and she literally unlocks Skirk's full potential. It makes total sense to rerun her before Skirk arrives. Now here's my personal prediction, Novelette. Not because it's random, but because we're getting his 5-star skin in 6.3. And Hoyoverse loves printing money. Rerunning a character the moment their new skin drops? They've done it before, they'll do it again, and I think this is the moment. So my final 6.3 lineup is Columbina, Zebai, Novelette, and Escoffier. Quick question for you. Who would you pull if all 4 appeared in one patch? I swear this is one of those situations where we all just sit quietly staring at our primogem count like it's going to magically increase. Now, let's talk phases. Normally, Hoyoverse avoids dropping 2 new 5-stars in the same phase. But history likes to laugh at us sometimes. Remember version 5.3? They smacked us with Mavuka plus Seat Lolly in the same phase and left half the player base broke for 2 months. So looking at business patterns, if Columbina and Nuvolet have synergy, or even better, if their weapon banners would print money, Hoyoverse might absolutely put them together in Phase 1. That leaves Zebai and Escoffier for Phase 2, which makes sense timing. Why? Since Lantern Right always boosts Liyue character hype. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, feel free to subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel grow, and honestly, every time I see that number tick up, it reminds me someone out there likes my Genshin rambling. Next up, version 6.4. So far, we've got 2 confirmed characters, Skirk and Varka. Skirk fits perfectly into the rerun pattern since she's tied to characters that are coming back around this time. And Varka, we've waited literally since the beginning of the game. It's finally happening. Now, here's my prediction. Raiden Shogun rerun.
Why?
Because Hoyoverse started doing Archon rerun cycles around major character releases. Pairing Varka and Raiden in Phase 1 would be insane, but it lines up surprisingly well. That leaves Phase 2 for Skirk and Seatlolly, which seems like a balanced way to spread hype. Now version 6.5, this one's fun. A new character called Snow Maiden is expected, and huge shout out to HXG for this leak. And let's be honest, the name kinda spoils the element. Snow plus pointy elf ears equals cryo waifu. We don't know much yet, but visually, she's probably going to break fan art Twitter in under 24 hours. Also coming in 6.5, Mavuka plus a new 4-star named Aluga. And guess who's overdue for a rerun? Inefa. It's been 6 patches, so the timing lines up perfectly. Looking ahead, 6.6 is expected to bring Nicole, and 6.7 will feature Sandrone, while Alice sadly remains unplayable throughout all of 6x. Again, HXG's leaks line up with everything else we've seen. Before we wrap up, tell me which version between 6.3 and 6.7 you're personally saving for. I love seeing the variety. Some people hoard primos like dragons, others throw them at every banner like it's a festival prize booth. To sum it up, we've got new artifact sets shaping the meta, major characters lined up across future patches, and a pretty clear roadmap for who's coming when. These next versions are going to be massive, and I'm genuinely excited to cover every detail with you all. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. It helps me keep these deep dives coming, and it actually means a lot to me personally. Until next time, take care, stay lucky, and may your pulls be gold.